you doing today? Happy, what is it? Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. Happy Tuesday, February 23rd, 2021. I hope you're all exuding kindness or accepting, exuding kindness that's exuded towards you. I think I said that right. I don't know. It is a beautiful, sunny, warm 50-degree day here in New Jersey. Snow is melting. I unfortunately inside a window. Well, I have a window in my office, but it is a window to a hallway. So I was in a windowless, basically, office all day today in meetings. But it was fun and exhausting all at the same time. But it is building and seeing faces of people who I haven't really seen in a very long time, and I don't know why I keep changing color and light. And there we go. Let's go ahead and move this way, maybe adjust my light this way a little bit, and maybe that will help. Oh well, we're going with it today. And there goes my light again. Maybe it's the sunlight. Is the sunlight? Yeah, I guess the sun did kind of like disappear. It was sunny, then I jinxed it. Oh well. All right. So thank you all for bearing with me. As I promised, we're going to have a good giveaway yesterday, but I was super tired and just didn't get through it. So I have the giveaway winner results today. So I did a random number. I had a spreadsheet that I was keeping track of everyone. I did a random number picker from my little round box over there with an attitude that starts with an A. Her name starts with an A, and she has a little bit of an attitude whenever I ask her a question and she doesn't know the answer to it. So, but she gave me a number. 2 numbers, actually. I looked at my spreadsheet, and the winners are Cindy Gaudet. So Cindy Gaudet, congratulations. And Barbara Burdett. Gaudet, Burdett. We kind of rhymed today. So Cindy Burdett. Yeah, Cindy Burdett and... No. Barbara Burdett and Cindy Gaudet. Congratulations. Please email me. My email is in the information box below. Your address, and I will get these off in the mail to you ASAP. ASAP. Congratulations. You are receiving the Sew by Row. I know there is a stitch along going on at the moment with this. You may be able to catch up. I don't know what your time frame is on stitching. So you may be able to catch up in the stitch along, or you can stitch it at your own free will. There we go. There is the giveaway winning results. I'm going to put your names over here so I don't forget, excuse me, who they are. Let's talk about what I did last night. So I made my dinner. It was all right. Would I get it again? Probably not. But it was simple and easy, and I ate the entire thing. There wasn't a whole lot in that bag. I was kind of surprised whenever I poured it out. I'm like, oh, there's not a whole lot here. But oh well, it was a meal. Tonight I am having pork, kind of like what I do with my beef. I'm going to I'm going to saute it in a saute pan, and I'm going to make some rice, and I'm going to have rice and pork. And I think I might have some cauliflower in the freezer, so I might have some cauliflower. I don't know. We're going to wing it tonight again, but that's simple and easy. And I bought some pork last night when I was at Target. Last night I also played with my plants for a very long time. I was tired, and that was something that was kind of mindless and easy for me to do. So I had made mention that I bought some new pots, which I absolutely love. Here is one of them, and I posted this one on Instagram last night. If you follow me on Instagram at @ginger_gerald_stitcher, at ginger.gerald.stitcher, you can get all of my Instagram posts. This is a set of 2 pots that I bought off of Amazon, and I think these are, I want all my pots to look like this. I don't think I have the budget to be able to do that at the moment, but I want all of my pots to look like this. There might be another set of pots that look like this coming to my home this week. But I had Amazon points, so I could justify it. Anyways, this is a set of 2 pots. I think one is a 6.5 inch and one's a 4 inch, something like that. This is the smaller of the 2. And so I put my brand new Dwarf Fiddle Leaf Fig. So this is a Fiddle Leaf Fig. It is a dwarf version, which means that the leaves do not get nearly as large as the standard version of the Fiddle Leaf Fig. So you can see the size of the leaves there. It still becomes a tree. It's still going to get like 6 to 8 feet tall, but the leaves are dwarf in size. Typically a Fiddle Leaf Fig, the leaves are going to get like this. They're going to get really big. I don't have the house space for that. I can probably handle a dwarf Fiddle Leaf Fig. Maybe I don't have the house space for a dwarf Fiddle Leaf Fig, but we're going to make do. So for now, I have a dwarf Fiddle Leaf Fig. These are great pots because, one, the saucers are not attached, which I like. So they're easy to be cleaned. 2, they came with a nice wire mesh, rust resistant wire mesh that you put down here in the bottom. I have what mesh for the pots that I pot, but these ones actually came with mesh, and they came with a really nice thick felt that you set underneath your pot to protect your furniture, so I don't have to use my dishcloths. And this is it's a little bit larger than the circumference of the pot itself, but it's super nice, and it sits right on top. It protects the plant, and it blends into the furniture. So there we go. That is my Fiddle Leaf Fig, my dwarf Fiddle Leaf Fig. Not to be, so yes, eventually in years it will be a tree, but the leaves are small. Let's talk about my Amazon Fire. So I did get, in a previous video, I did mention that I got Pattern Keeper up on. That's really dirty. Ignore my finger marks on my screen. I did get Pattern Keeper up on my Amazon Fire. And in the last couple days, I did go ahead and highlight all of the stitches that I've previously stitched on Harbor Lights. So here is what Harbor Lights looks like as of now. Oh, that's actually showing up really nice. You can actually see the color changes. So here is the size of the project. And where's that? There it is. Woohoo! Almost 1 full page of the pattern done. I have some data I can share with you because I know a lot of you like data. So this is 2.97% of the entire design stitched. And a total of 7,731 stitches. 7,731 stitches. And again, that's 2.97%. So just under 3% stitched. So there we go. So I am not a data person. That is really not going to be something that I mean, this is what I say today. Now we all know I change all the time anymore, apparently. Excuse me as I itch my nose. But today I'm not a data person. Tomorrow maybe I will be. So we're going to play with Pattern Keeper a little bit and see if I like it. I'm typically one that stitches on my iPad using Easy PDF, but I'm going to give this a try, see if I like it, and go from there. So I have Pattern Keeper up and ready to go. And maybe I say this only because maybe it will make an appearance tonight. I don't know what I'm going to stitch tonight, but now that I have this, I want to give it a try as I'm stitching. I also did recently get a stylus because I noticed whenever I was coloring in all those stitches that I've already previously stitched, it was really annoying with my finger, and I need to clean that screen. So I did get a stylus. All right. Next up, what did I work on last night? So what did I work on last night? I did do a little bit of, where's my junk? Okay. So last night after I finished talking to you all, I did finish my dishcloth. This is the boxy dishcloth that I found that I stitched off of Ravelry. It's a free pattern. I did finish that off. So this one is completely bound off and ends woven in. I did get lazy and just, I didn't really do a great job binding it off. I just like did a basic, I should have, actually, I don't know. That's not that bad looking. So there we go. There's my dishcloth. Then for some reason, I was watching YouTube videos while my video was uploading, and my knitting was right in front of me, so I went ahead and cast on another one. Because I still have enough yarn in this cake of Knit Picks Dishy. This is Azure, that I'm going to go ahead and just do another one. So I guess I'm going to start stitching knitting another dishcloth. Why not? So there we go. That is the knitting that I did last night. Finally, I did do a lot of stitching. So I worked on Britain and Stitches, the British Isles. This is a Heritage Crafts pattern I bought a few years ago on clearance from so-and-so. So-and-so is no longer in business. I don't know where you can find this pattern. I haven't been successful in finding the pattern anywhere. Let me know if you can find it anywhere if you're interested. So I am working still on the same page. And last night I decided to work on some back stitching of place names. And here is where we got to. And I am super excited with everything that I got done. I decided to stitch all of the place names at the bottom of the page that I was working on. So I started over here in Blackpool. And I stitched all of the place names. It was basically like the cities with B's. So we have Bradford, Leeds, Huddersfield, Barnsley, Oldham, Manchester, Wigan, Bolton, and Blackburn. So those are the ones that I stitched last night. So I stitched that last night. Then I realized I was stitching the little X's where this actual city or town or region is wrong. So I was only putting in an X. But then I realized when I looked back in the pattern that I was actually supposed to outline it. So I went ahead and outlined all, I had to go back through and outline all the ones I had previously done. Luckily there was only two up here, Kirkcudbright and Wigton. And down here at Peel and Isle of Man, there were 2. So, or no, not Isle of Man, Douglas. So Douglas and Peel, Kirkcudbright and Wigton. I went ahead and outlined those X's. And then I did all these ones down here. So all of those are done. That actually took a good bit of time to backstitch all of this. But I'm getting the hang of backstitching on this design. I know how to do all the work, all the letters, so it's just a matter of doing it. So I'm going to continue slowly working my way up the design page, and then there's still more stitching up and through here that I need to do up in Scotland on of the outlines. We'll get there, and then we'll go from there. Excuse me. So that is the stitching that I did last night. So with that, I'm not sure what I'm going to work on tonight. I might work on Britain and Stitches. I might work on Heaven and Earth Designs Harbor Lights. I might work on Coming to America. I really don't know. I'm just not sure what I'm feeling to work on tonight. So we'll have to wait and see. So that is all the progress that I have for you. I don't really have any plans, like I said, because I'm just playing it by ear. But because you guys were also gracious in allowing me to have one more day on that giveaway, I have a new giveaway for you. So in today's episode, this is going to be a little bit shorter of a turnaround. I'm only going to give you until, today is now Tuesday, I'm going to give you until Sunday. So on Sunday's episode, I am going to announce the winner of this one. This one is actually this is an exclusive retreat piece that I received whenever I went to the Midwest Cross Stitchers retreat in 2018. It's one that's not really my style, even though I think it's a great looking design. It was exclusively designed by Shakespeare's Peddler, so Teresa Vanette. And this is called Pale Pumpkins Pincushion Stand and Scissor Fob. So that is what it looks like. So there's this pincushion. And here is the Pale Pumpkins. This actually comes with everything. So it comes with all of the necessities, the thread, the fabric that you need in order to stitch this up. So again, it's a little too primitive for my taste, but maybe it's right up your alley. So what I want to know to enter your chance in this giveaway, what is your unicorn pattern? So in the comment section below, in order to enter this giveaway, what is your unicorn pattern? And if for you that do not know what a unicorn pattern is something that maybe is out of print or really extremely hard to get. So, this could potentially be a unicorn pattern because it's harder to get. I think it's harder to get. I don't know. So what is your unicorn pattern, or what is that chart that you would love to stitch that you just cannot seem to find or get a hold of, or, maybe is out of your price range right now? I know a lot of people, the unicorn pattern is Lady of the Flag by Mirabilia. I know there's other Mirabilias that are out of print that is a unicorn pattern. So what is that pattern that you would absolutely love to have, but you are just having a hard time getting a hold of in order to stitch? So if you are interested in receiving, having a chance to receive this pattern in the mail, go ahead and put your unicorn chart in the section. In the comment section below, and you'll have a chance to enter to win this chart, and actually this whole kit. It's basically a kit. So I will send that anywhere in the world. You have until Sunday, whenever I film, to enter for that giveaway. So I hope you all have a wonderful night. Happy stitching. I'm going to go get supper started, or dinner, whatever you want to call it, in whatever part of the world you are in. I typically call it supper. Occasionally I call it dinner, because in this neck of the woods in New Jersey, most people call it dinner. But I'm going to go get supper started. take a inventory of what my plants look like, you can see my orchid there is opening up more and more as we go day to day. I think there's 4 or 5 that are blooms that are open now. A lot of my Thanksgiving cacti are budding up more and more, so that's really exciting. And I'm going to go get changed and cleaned up and ready to have a nice crafting evening. So happy Tuesday night, happy stitching, knitting, crafting, all the above. And until I see you tomorrow, as always, don't forget to always be creative.